Fabian Park.
And I'm Keyshawn Wilson.
Today we're doing things a little bit differently on Let's Talk Tobago. We're coming to you from the Pigeon Point Heritage Park, where we have the closing of the Tobago Heritage Festival 2018 and also the Emancipation Day celebration. Happy Emancipation to you!
There's lots happening down here at the Pigeon Point Heritage Park today, such as performances from cultural groups and steel bands. And we'll be sharing some of that with you.
So you don't want to miss this episode of Let's Talk Tobago. So first up, we take you back to some of the heritage shows that happened in the week.
Times. Summer car done, summer car, 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 summer car done, yeah, summer car.
Now, if you're a fan of the Tobago Heritage Festival, you'll know that the Miss Heritage Personality is one of the signature events on the calendar. Let's see who was crowned Miss Heritage Personality 2018.
Miss Tobago Heritage Personality Show is one of the premier events on the Tobago Heritage Festival calendar. It's evolved into more than just a competition. Contestants engage in social work, showcase indigenous talents, and display their intelligence and creativity in their village gong designs. This year, 10 contestants put their talents, creativity, and community pride on the line. But it was Osun Trim from the village of Lekito that walked away with the crown. She was a clear crowd favorite, exuding poise, grace, and talent in her very narrow victory. Miss Trim also took the title of Miss Amity.
Sit down. Me seen a big blue house and a big blue SUV.
Yes, mother, it's mine.
Girl, they put your van for crash and confusion power in your office.
But I go tell.
Once you can pay the price, you go live.
1 point separated the winner from second place Kershel Pierre. Miss Pierre represented the Lisa McSween School of Dance. Aaliyah Brooks of Roxborough Police Youth Club was third. Other special prizes went to Alicia Dinoon of the Scarborough Police Youth Club, Best Evening Gong Patrol, and Anicia Webb, who had the best talent. Cindy Nicole Andrews was named Miss Photogenic. For yet another year, the Miss Heritage Personality Show was sponsored by the First Citizens Bank. I'm Crystal George for Let's Talk Tobago.
Now, ballet may not be my forte, but we have some dancers who can surely show you how to dance the ballet.
In East Tobago, the stage was set for a day of dance. The colorful and elaborate costuming and various dances signal the beginning of the Bel Air Festival 2018 at Bell Garden. Dancers showcase the Grand Bel Air, Congo Bel Air Jig, and Bel Air Reel, Creole Bel Air, and Piqué, which unfolded center stage later that evening. Over 14 groups from Tobago display their talents at this annual event, part of the recently concluded Tobago Heritage Festival 2018. I'm Crystal George for Let's Talk Tobago.
So we're still here at the Pigeon Point Heritage Park for the Emancipation celebrations, even though it's raining quite a bit in Tobago. From Bell Garden, we go to the land of folktales and superstitions. Let's see what they had to offer for this year's festival.
This year, Lekito's narrative surrounds family land and the lengths people will go to sell or keep it. In this production, one sister, Beatrice, and her son George want to sell their 365 acres to a foreigner. Another sister, Beatrice, wants to hold on to the land passed down from her forefathers.
Hello, I am Sophia.
That is Magdalena friend. She foreign friend.
She's quite...
Beatrice. She want to buy we land. Which land? We land. The 365 acres that daddy leave for we. We great grandfather leave for he and he leave for we. Yeah.
That land?
Yes.
We land?
Yes, she paid plenty money. £1,000. Ooh. She want to buy. She want to buy.
That's right. I'm paying handsomely.
And you tell she yes?
Yes.
You mean you actually open your mouth and tell her yes? And I tell she you gonna agree to and you gonna sign.
Lie.
Yes. You tell she I agree. Yes, Beatrice. Beatrice, we didn't tell you we're going and cut the land now. I tell you go for the deed. Yes. I went for the deed. Indeed, I will chop up all your behind. What is really going on here?
Beatrice then resorts to having her sister's signature forged, an act that leads to the sisters going to court. In defeat and sadness, Beatrice calls on her ancestors for justice. She then has supernatural encounters with her forefathers who intervene to make things right.
Child.
Yes, I hear it.
I hear your cry.
You hear it?
Answer
I'm
your
still
cry.
crying. I'm still crying. I want to hear some more. Oh, God, Beatrice. Oh, God, Beatrice.
Steady yourself, steady yourself. Compose, compose. All right. Put it on his stone. Me go let your skin scratchy. One leaf. That for she. But one for the boy. Where you want to have for him?
I want to scratch to like him. I want to scratch like it, scratch straight out that style.
And one for the girl. Who signed your signature?
Me know somebody signed my signature because I be there, it never not be me.
Where you want to happen to she?
Me want she forget rise and fall forever.
Good. Two. That's for the foreign. Nah. She come for buy me land for build slippers. Two for she. Say where you want.
Well, I tree me guy, but me go get you all the tree.
Something keep talking to me and say, give back the deed. Give back the deed.
Let me give you back the deed. Thank you, ma'am.
Wow. The scratching is over.
Ma'am, you want back your money?
Oh, you can keep that.
Thank you, ma'am. So I get the deed and the money.
You can keep that. Oh my goodness.
Beatrice. Oh God. Beatrice, look, I get back the deed, Beatrice. You might bring back the deed and she tell leave with the money. Beatrice. You get back the deed? Yes, Beatrice. She bring it back? Yes. Oh, my skin like his status. It stop scratch, Beatrice. You see? It ain't hard. All you have to do is just call on them ancestors and them and they just come and fix things for you. Beatrice, you do me thing. Me? You do yourself. All me do, I call daddy. And daddy call grandpa. And grandpa call he daddy. And he say, my child, fix it for you. And don't sell again, eh? Don't ever make that mistake again. Never, Beatrice, thank you. The next time. Thank you, Beatrice. Girl, the second stage of a man is worse than the first, you know. Because if you try that stupidness day again. God, thank you, Beatrice, for not killing me, Beatrice. Thank you. Mommy love you because you're my sister. Oh, God, Beatrice. Keep the gold chain still. Me love you, right? All right, Beatrice, thank you.
Lekki Tours, folk tales and superstitions is the community's contribution to the Tobago Heritage Festival, a 2-week series of activities that celebrates the island's cultural traditions. I'm Amadara Mills for Let's Talk Tobago.
This year, the Festivals Commission tried things slightly differently, which included the turning of Folk Fiesta into a competition. Let's see who were some of the winners in this year's Folk Fiesta.
That's the Mason Hall Village Council folk performers with their winning rendition at this year's Folk Fiesta competition. The group sang its way atop the folk song medley category, ahead of second place Charlottesville Heritage performers. Third was Rhythmic Vibrations. Folk dancing was a popular category at this year's event. 9 groups competed, with Delicia's dance agency finishing third. The Charlottesville Heritage performers were second with the Igbo dance. While the Zante dancers charmed their way into top spot with a Bel Air rendition. Speech band is a popular oral tradition on the island. This category saw the Charlottesville Heritage performers grab yet another title.
It's time that we move with great urgency for stop the crime and violence in we country. Parents must set good example for their children. If they want them to grow up respectable men and women, if you don't bend the tree while it's young, the tree go bend you in time to come.
The Folk Fiesta competition is one of the many activities that make up the Tobago Heritage Festival, a 2-week event that showcases the island's culture and traditions. Among the other categories in the competition were harvest songs, contemporary dances, pan renditions, and drumology. I'm Amadara Mills for Let's Talk Tobago.
It's time to go for a short break, but when we come back, we'll bring you scenes from the Emancipation celebrations here at Pigeon Point Heritage Park, where things are getting really heated up.
Emancipation Day celebrations at the Pigeon Point Heritage Park. Prince Unique is on the stage doing his thing, singing many of his hits. So we're here with 2 of the patrons. We just want to find out how are they feeling and how are they enjoying the day so far. So how are you enjoying the day so far?
Very good. I'm feeling proud because of our ancestors from where they came from. The suffocation, and now that we are experiencing a very good time, that we can pass it on to our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. And I have learned a lot from these heritage festivals. Going from place to place, night after night, it has been an experience for me, right? And I am very proud of what is taking place, and Tobago has a lot of talent. So we have to pass it on. As we get older, we are supposed to pass it on to future generations.
I've been coming year after year. It's about 17 or more years I've been performing with the Tobago Heritage Festival. So I'm here today with the Charlottesville Heritage performers to participate in the gala event.
Right, so we caught up with some more patrons. How you all ladies doing here today?
We're fine.
Fine, how you doing?
Good.
And where you all from?
DC.
Yeah. Is it the first time here?
No.
So you've been here before. What do you think about the experience?
It's nice. I've never been to this before, but I've been here before.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And where you from? DC as well?
Yes, I grew up in Tobago. Yes.
So what do you think about the performance? Do you think it gets better with every year or what?
It gets better every year. Yes, the cultural experience, the diversity, the foundation of everything.
Baba Kufe o, Baba Kufe Orisha, Baba Kufe. Baba Kufe, Baba Kufe o, Baba
So I'm here with Margaret Yates of Yates Herbal Teas and Products. Remember the trademark, remember the package. Miss Yates, tell me, how did you get into this business of herbal teas?
Okay, most of us, or most Tobagonians, even Trinidadians, would have grown up with grandparents or parents who would give you a bush tea every day. And because I wanted to preserve that heritage of, herbal, well, we call them herbal teas basically now, I decided that, you don't see a lot of the things like vervain, you don't see greater wood, you don't really see them, but they're still very useful and they're helpful. And actually, the market for herbal tea is actually expanding worldwide. And we have a lot of good herbs in Tobago here that we can use and that we have been using for teas. I just decided to package it to make it more convenient in tea bags, in these packages that are foil lined and resealable, so that you get your local herbal teas that you're accustomed drinking. You don't have to go and pick them. You just take them from the packet, gifts from nature, nicely tied up, brown paper packages tied up in strings. Favorite things, people like teas.
And good for the environment.
Good for you, actually good for the environment as well.
So I caught up with Chief Secretary Kelvin Charles at one of the booths selling some beautiful local Tobago food. Chief Sec Charles, tell us, what are your thoughts on the Tobago Heritage Festival 2018?
I think it was a fantastic season. I was particularly impressed with the innovations, and in fact in some of the villages that I went, I really was particularly entertained. I mean, we got Lekato, for example, and it was quite an entertaining show. I can't remember seeing you there, though. Blackrock, I can't leave that out. It was good in terms
because Blackrock is your homeland.
Well, not particularly. I consider myself as someone who is sufficiently objective. And in that regard, I can say to you that Blackrock, as usual, was quite good. In respect of their cultural presentation. Pembroke was excellent from the standpoint of theatre. It was one of the best theoretical productions that I would have seen for quite some time. Of course, there were some innovations. We saw at the Mariah Old Time Wedding, a change in the route. And I suspect that is one of the areas that we will have to look at to see how well we can improve on that.
And we saw you dancing with the wedding party at Mariah as well, so clearly you had a good time.
Well, I come from a cultural background. You may not know, but I was involved in Best Village as a teenager. And in respect of Blackrock, I used to be one of their leading dancers and choreographers. I know you would love to hear that.
Wow, we have a very versatile Chief Secretary.
For that.
Thank you so very much, Chief Secretary Charles. It was a pleasure chatting with you here at the closing of the Tobago Heritage Festival 2018 and the Emancipation Day celebrations. So I'm here at another local booth waiting for my scoop of ice cream from Sure Foods Isle of Cream, serving one of the best ice creams in Tobago. Kubik, thank you so much. So what flavor is this one?
This is coconut.
Local Tobago coconut ice cream on a homemade waffle cone.
I make it myself.
Tastes fantastic. Tell us about some of the flavors that you do.
Okay, so we have soursop, all locally sourced flavors. No artificial flavoring or coloring. We have soursop, nutmeg, coconut, which is one of the best sellers that we have, as well as cherry coconut. We have punch creme when it comes around to Christmas time, and you have your punch creme in the bottle. We have it as an ice cream. We have Guinness. We have rum and raisin. We have peanut. What again? We have sapodilla. When you bite, that sapodilla is like you're eating a sapodilla right off the tree.
And tell me about the homemade waffle cones. It's not often you hear about persons making them.
Yes, I personally make it myself. We bought 2 lovely waffle makers, and it complements the ice cream very well.
So you heard it for yourself. Check out Sure Foods Isle of Cream right here in Tobago.
We're located at the Signan Hill Micro Enterprise Center. The number is 369-9765. Call us. We carry 8 liters, 9 liters, 4 liter, 2 liter, 1 liter, your container.
All right, Kubik, you're not paying for ad space.
Well,
but we get it, we get it.
Well, I have any opportunity too. Why not?
Thank you so very much. And the ice cream tastes great.
Thank you.
Happy Emancipation, Trinidad and Tobago.